being seen, that everybody who, is here. I hope that y'all are safe and sound. Of course, I don't wish bad on anybody else, but for my mob members, I hope that y'all are okay because Chicago is one of my biggest demographics. So I know it's a lot of people from Chicago that listen to the show. And my first, and I was like, "Child, is everybody okay?" Like, I just hope everybody's okay because that was terrible. And I honestly didn't even really have a grasp of everything that was going on. I just knew that there had been some casualties and that it was at something related to music and that was the situation. So my thoughts and my prayers are with everyone affected, but a special hug and kiss to the mob members. So that was a terrible situation. Let us briefly get into the situation at the courthouse. When I do my show today, my official show, there's a certain energy that I'm not going to give to Armon Wiggins because I don't give a fuck about Armon Wiggins. That's number one. He's exactly what I said he was. I tell no lies. And you see that in black and white, don't you? Exactly. So there's nothing for me to get into. And Armon is not a celebrity to me. He is exactly what Daily Mail called him. Okay? Didn't they call him a Diddy fan or something? A blogger? Whatever the fuck. Okay. So I don't need to get up on my main platforms and give him the time of day because he's not one of the people that has made it to that level. So we can sit on Station Head and we can talk because I take baths on Station Head. That's nothing. So what I want to say is Armand is an idiot. He self-sabotages. He is so desperate to be in certain spaces that he will embarrass himself, humiliate himself, compromise himself, damn near sell himself. Child, he'll take some clothes off and shake his booty too. And it's pitiful. He's walking around screaming new media and respect, but sat up and laid his dignity on the courthouse steps. You can't make this shit up. um, he can sit up and say that he did what he did for whatever reason, but history will recall it the way that it was cited, the way it was headlined, that you trivialized this situation. That's what you did. And let me tell you what, your excuse for why you did what you did falls flat. I mean, for anyone who has a piece of a fucking brain. So where y'all at? Let's chit chat. Imagine getting up saying, well, the more oil thing has taken a life of its own on my platform, so that's why I did it. As like a culmination. You fucking idiot. It's still making light of, it's still mocking, it's still all the negative things that we're calling it. Because you should have never trivialized the baby oil. Do you understand that? Do you understand that there's no way to pretty it up? And I want to say, and I'm so glad I'm a thorough bitch, because when it comes time to really lay it out, we can talk our shit because we said something, right? I told y'all that I was very turned off at the way that everything was being reported on. It's not fucking funny. What Diddy was being accused of, it was not funny. And I specifically commented on the people that were watching our mom's videos, leaving comments, laughing and kikiing like it was. I said, what happened to having a heart for victims? What's funny about more oil? What's funny about simulating having sex? And like this nigga is up in a chair with his little booty shorts on, literally simulating having sex, mocking incidents described in court on video. And the caption under it, where he's asking for money in the bottom left in his lower third, is more oil fund. So everything was so funny until he got up there and recreated a Boondocks episode. Now it's not funny no more. No, 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 no. Let me tell you about niggas. Let me tell you about niggas. You build up people like Armand, and then you turn your back on people like Armand. Then people like Armand crash out. Then all of y'all looking crazy with y'all stupid ass. Niggas want to be vile. Niggas want to do they shit in the dark. That's the problem. They didn't have nan problem with Armand's behavior until everybody else saw it. As long as y'all was in Armon land over on his channel where y'all thought nobody was really seeing y'all, y'all was leaving them comments and laughing and shit. It's like, oh, everything okay. Because that was in an isolated environment. Now that this shit has hit the main stage, y'all acting like y'all in an uproar. Armand's views have been out the fucking wazoo. Don't lie, bitch. You been sitting right over there laughing with Armand. Now he's a coon. I'm not going for it. All you hoes half stepping. Y'all empowered him to do exactly what the fuck he did. Now y'all got the nerve to turn around and say, oh my God, Frankenstein, look at your fucking monster. All of y'all are complicit, not the mob. Everybody right here that can hear the sound of my voice, bitch, you not in that shit. Cause we don't move like that. But everybody else that was up there, this boy then did better on YouTube with this Diddy shit and this baby oil than he ever has in his whole YouTube career. This nigga then got up on Nancy Grace. Congratulations. This nigga then got up with TMZ. Congratulations. This nigga then got up here with Angela Yee. Congratulations. This nigga then did all of this shit to turn around and say, look at me, white people. I'm a fucking coon. You want to know why? Because he don't know how to have shit. He has no sense of self, so he does any fucking thing. He want to be seen so bad that he don't give a fuck what type of dance he's doing as he's performing as a court jester. So the whole thing is, babe, you gotta do better. 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 So the internet is having its way with Armand. They done talked about him like a damn dog. They done talked about him like a damn dog. A dog, bitch. I'm talking about viral post after viral post. CNN, let me tell you what. This young man, Armand, has done all of this work and has been recognized in whatever capacity by traditional media, only to have CNN come up yesterday with absolute disgust describe what was going on at the courthouse. You were scolded on fucking CNN. You are being branded as the poster child for Diddy making it out or getting acquitted of certain charges. They got this nigga out. Somebody said, I saw it on NBC. They said they described it as a circus. They called them crazed fans. The Daily Mail did a whole fucking write-up. And guess who's on the headline? Guess who's the headline picture? Armand's black ass. Smiling with his chest out. He looks like the cooniest coon you've ever seen in your fucking life. Yelling, then talking about more oil, more oil. And I see somebody right here that's saying, at least he made it to CNN. Let me block you, big head. Let me block you. Because if you don't understand the importance of being seen in the right light, if you don't understand how far them niggas just set us back, then I cannot help you. Armon Wiggins and the rest of them people are so for self that they didn't give a fuck about how they would make the community look by doing what the fuck they did. Armand is so concerned with himself that he didn't give a fuck how YouTubers would look when he did what he did because it was all about him. It was all about him and his platform and a motherfucking inside joke while he running around screaming new media. That's why we're not the same. That's why we're not the same. How many people do you think will respect YouTubers after this? How much longer do you think it'll take for people to even pretend to believe that people from that space have fucking integrity or morals or anything? What do you think? BJ Reacts says that she was attacked after Diddy's verdict. So let me tell you this. Let's move on to another content creator. Tisa tells. I was able to catch a little bit of Angel, the Angel Kisses the Oracle. And through watching her, I ended up falling asleep, I think. But through watching Angel, I found out that Tisa got attacked. Is this correct? A verbal attack. And I heard that if Tisa didn't have security, that they was gonna beat her ass. I heard that the scene sounded like if she did not have security, that she may have been physically harmed. And that it was men on the other end of this, is what I heard. They said the live is still up. I don't watch these people. I know who she is, but I don't watch these people, and so I didn't know any. I heard about it from Angel. They said he was gonna hit her. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I heard. I heard that if she didn't have security, that they was gonna whip her ass. Okay, moving along. Angel did a reading, and she said that they had already been looking into some different things that were going on and some threats. Really? Let me screenshot that. They said Angel said that that authorities have already been looking into different things that have been put in the atmosphere, different threats and whatnot. And Angel said that the card said that that little stunt that got pulled with them fucking with Tisa the way that they did, that put them more so on the damn radar. And she said the cards say it's gonna be some trouble. Okay. She said that the card said that it's some people who gonna lose some YouTube channels. That it's gonna be found out that there have been communications and people have been in cahoots. That people gonna be going to jail. So she said the cards say it's about to get real bad because it's been a whole bunch of nonsense going on um with this case. Period. That it's gonna be a real fucking problem. Then she says a whole bunch of shit that's been going on, and that it's all gonna come to a head. And so that this is not okay. They said Nancy Grace was upset. What did Nancy say, child? And I'm glad that the young lady got some damn security. I'm glad that she thought enough. I'm glad that she thought enough to protect herself because girl, I saw a little clip of her looking. I saw like a quick little clip of when some she was on camera and somebody walked by and they said something to her, and she was like, "You kind of came up on me a particular type of way, like in an ignorant way," and it kind of I turned the shit off. She looked scared to me, bitch. She looked like she was trying to keep it together because she was on live. But she did look nervous. And I'm not saying that to talk down on her because as a woman, you got these niggas coming at you. I hope you be nervous, bitch, unless you got your shit on. Y'all in New York. I know you ain't got no gun in your purse. So, bitch, I would expect a woman to be nervous. So I'm not saying that like she weak. But she looked nervous to me. She looked like, she hoped that they kept on going, but that she was trying to keep it together because she's on live. I know she can't wait to get away from them niggas and get back in her little bubble, child. Um, they said Lovely T said Jane Doe's name on Tisa's live as well. I heard about that. I don't think she did it on purpose. I don't know. They said Tisa had the Megan Cuniff package. That's why they came at her because she apparently had exclusive seating and VIP treatment. So do you think that her seating in court and the way that she was able to cover things, do you think that people are jealous of her? Or do you think that people really think that she's involved with the feds? They said Tisa had a press pass. Can anyone confirm that she got special treatment, or is that a rumor? They said no, it was beyond that. They said she ain't had no damn press pass. She was in the public line. They said people are accusing her and Gene Deal of being the feds. They said Tisa be lying. They said the prosecution told them that she was paid. They said she was accused of being on payroll. They said that there are people who believe that she was just too involved with the case. They said she always gets special treatment. They said how the fuck did she have a barricade and was protected by security? They said she's beautiful and smart with special treatment. They're jealous. They said she had a person who was holding her spot in line and she wasn't having to stand in line herself. They said Dennis Byron, the one that said what they said. They said she made the right connections, is what she did. They said she met professional men there who thought she was attractive and they was being nice to her and they jealous. They said, wait a minute. They said, I heard Tisa say out her own mouth yesterday on live, yeah, baby, I'm with them. Hmm. So basically it's a whole bunch of rumors going around. They said Tisa said, I'm glad my man paid for my security. They say her husband paid for her security. So it seems like a lot of rumors and stuff like that. I don't know what actually happened or what's going on, but I do not hope for anyone, let alone a woman, to be attacked in any type of way. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It is very intimidating for hmm it is very intimidating for a man to approach you with aggression. Period. And I don't believe that a woman deserves that. So regardless of what happened, what this is, what that is, whatever's a rumor, whatever's not, she still should not have been put in a position to be attacked the way that she was. And I think we can all at least agree on that.
Someone once told me the grass is much